Alright, Engineering Drawing Standards Manual GFFZ X673641F, August 1994. The National Aeronautics Space Administration, USA. Engineering Drawing Standard Manual, Mechanical Engineering Branch, Goddard Space Flight Center, Greenbelt, Maryland, August 1994. National Aeronautics Space Administration, Goddard Space Flight Center, Greenbelt, Maryland, 2077, 1994. Alright, the descriptive division of the supersede for the Goddard Space Flight Center is the standard for the X673641E engineering drawing standards is intended for the update that reflects the latest format standard for the adopted GFSVS. The following is summary of the principal changes and improvements incorporated within this issue: the addition of composite material drawing, definition of the change of standard signature for the printed name and the title block's name, an example of the metric shawl format, the tolerance presentation, and improved the placement of the views and type of the drawing sample to prevent unnecessary network of the drawings and the later date. New engineering order with the forms added with the old executive form and old engineering orders will be phased out. Additional notes of the various topics added with the note example section. Delete microfilming requirements for the drawing format. Flowchart of the flight projects redefined. Alright, preface. The Goddard Space Flight Center with the Engineering Drawing Standard Manual is the official source for the requirements and interpretation to be used for the development and presentation of the engineering drawings related with the documentation for the GSFSC. The Mechanical Engineering Branch of the Mechanical System Division has been delegated with the responsibility of interpretation, periodic updates, distribution of the Goddard Space Flight Center Engineering Drawing Standard Manual of the All Engineering Directorate and Design Organization for the contractor shall adhere to the requirements of the placement with the preparing of the Goddard Space Flight Center engineering documentation with the flight, with the hardware, with the ground support system. Components inquiring concerned with the manual should be directed with the Mechanical Engineering Branch for the code 722. Dr. Alan Sherman, the Director of Engineer. Table of contents, introduction, drawing elements, drawing sheet sizes, multiple sheet drawings, zoning the type of block, the revision block with the drawing format, nomenclature, drawing title, chapter 2, drawing title, abbreviation, list of material requirements, the body with the drawing requirements, a list of material, notes on the drawing, security classification, note of location, number of the notes, the note example, the dimension notes, heating, treating notes, the joining method notes, plating and the coating notes, the surface preparation notes, testing and inspection notes, threaded insert, cleaning and installation notes, miscellaneous notes, informational notes, location, local chart notes, the general dimension tolerance notes, the specifications, call outs, the drafting principles, general lines, ink lines, palette lines, pencil lines, type of lines, center lines, dimension lines, leaders, break lines, phantom lines, section lines, extension lines, hidden lines, switch to stitch lines, the outlines of visible lines, datum lines, and the cutting of the plane, the viewing of the plane lines, letter and numeral, state and styles and height, scales, composition and part of the drawing, picture, section, views, details, identification, section views and details, located sections of views and drawings, type of the drawings, the alerted with the selected with the vendor departed drawing, the assembly drawing, the detailed drawing, the drawing tree, the electronic drawing, electronic symbol, electrical electronic diagrams, inseparable assembly drawings, installation assembly drawings, the interface control drawing, the interface set for drawings, mechanical schematic, the modification drawings, outline drawing, source for control drawing, specification control drawing, standard of the part of the drawing, tabulated drawing, tooling drawing, composite material drawing, chapter 5, number of the system of the drawing, supported with the documentation part number, the finding of the item numbers, order for the person, and the specification standards group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, engineering order, general requirements, format, sample, drawing, revisions, revision method, revision identification, revision multiple sheet drawing, revision recording, redrawing, or replace drawing, 8, part list, and index list, definition requirements, list preparation, list formats, revision identification, deleting items, adding items, cover sheet and format, entries, part list, continuation to sheet and forms and entries, the index list, continuation sheet format and entries, find the item number, the system identification, definition, application and limitations, drawing requirements, list of material and format, entries, 9, documentation management, the typical drawing of the flow of the flight projects, archiving, computer-aided design drawings, presentation of computer-generated data, developing and using generated drawings, specification data, design, reference and standards and specifications, chapter 10, dimension tolerance practice, and statements of dimension, metric dimensions, standardized units and symbols, unit conversion of dimensions, unit rounding, different designing reference, controlling surface roughness for surface texture symbol, surface texture standards, threading specification, welding, fusion, resistance, general, basic welding symbols and location significant, outgassing of spacecraft materials standards and specific index, National Bureau of Standards, Federal, Industrial, Military, and NASA. Standard specification numerical index, Appendix A, the design review and do and don't index. Chapter 1, I guess, is right here.